Hey, so my video just got formatted when I formatted my computer. Herp derp whoops on me. So you guys basically get to listen to me prattle on about myself while watching footage of me digitally painting. So yeah, have fun with that. On TinyChat and Avon, I go by the name Rynn, and on Tumblr, I go by A Sexy Hipster. I'm just gonna call myself Rynn because it's easier to say, and I'm lazy. So yeah, that works. I'm an outdoorsy nerd. That's the simplest way to kind of express who I am very briefly. So, a few of the outdoorsy things that I have done. Let me think about this. Well, this one time in New Zealand, I jumped off a galloping horse into a pile of manure. That was outdoorsy. And then I went rafting in a cave with glowworms on the ceiling. That was pretty cool. This one time I went boarding down sand dunes and totally biffed it in the face. That was pretty cool too. Generally speaking, I like to climb mountains and go spelunking, also known as caving, depending on who you are. This last summer, I rappelled down a 140-foot arch. I'm kind of an adrenaline junkie that, like, I'm afraid of heights, but yeah, I'm an adrenaline junkie. My fear of heights actually just makes things fun. So I like roller coasters and stuff like that. I've jammed my fingers more times than I can count playing basketball with guys. I've embedded a ring in my finger while climbing. Don't wear rings while climbing. That's what I learned. I still can't feel part of my finger because of that. One time I got my hand cut open by a saran wrap box. Don't even ask. Family dysfunction there. Got in a fight with the door once. Have a scar next to my eye. Oh my gosh, I'm talking about scars now. Yeah, I've got some pretty cool scars. I like my scars. Yeah. Let's move on to the nerdy side of me. Yeah, so I'm so nerdy that I don't just play video games. I pretty much make them. But I will tell you a few things. FemShep from Mass Effect 2 and Mass Effect 1. FemShep is my hero. Um, I've made two video games. Working on web design stuff at the moment, like graphic design and stuff like that. I just designed like the logo for a NASCAR guy. I make terrible math jokes. Like I have this idea for a couple supervillains that I want to draw, and it basically goes like this. This is the idea. I am numerator, and I am denominator, and together we form the fraction of evil. And every time they're defeated, they'll say, foiled again. And I think the superhero's name is going to be the Decimator. I was raised by geeks, so it's pretty much inevitable that I myself would become one. My mom's a Trekkie, and my dad reads math books for fun. Pretty much like whenever I was a little kid and we would ask my dad if we could go rent a movie, normal kids I think would think of like Blockbuster or something like that. Yeah, what we meant was, Daddy, could we go to the public library and rent a Nova documentary, please, please, please? And, that's what we did. I overanalyze the crap out of everything and always have. Like, one of my really early memories is when I was like 4 or 5. I was watching the show Tailspin, and in this particular episode, they were at either the North or South Pole, somewhere where it's really cold, and they needed to escape, but they didn't have their plane, and so they made a plane out of ice, and I was like,
Ice planes couldn't really lift off the ground like that, The wingspan is much too small.
"Shut up, Becky." Becky's my real name, by the way. It's like,
Do you know the heat generated from the motor would probably melt all of that anyway?
"Shut up, Becky." At part of the episode, they scoop down into the ocean to reform part of the wing because they're getting closer and closer to the equator and it's melting. So they pour the bucket of water out and it magically reforms the other part of the plane. And I'm like,
Oh my gosh, this is so stupid. They need a mold, and do you know that salt water doesn't freeze like that?
yeah, okay. So yeah, I can be a killjoy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure "Shut Up, Becky" is like one of probably the sentence to describe my life. Probably. All right. All right. Anyway, now that I've killed 4 minutes of just blabbing, I'm 25 years old. I'm interested in asexual visibility because I happen to be an asexy person. A very asexy person, actually. Yeah, any bit of dialogue that I can add to the online discussion, like any bit that I can add to what's already going on, I think that's awesome. I'm interested in getting. Well, I don't know how I'll be able to do it, but I'm interested in trying to have the different ace vlogs talk to each other more. So I'm interested in doing a lot of like response videos if I can, as well as making my own unique videos on this channel. So yeah, something that's unique about me in particular in regards to asexuality is like when I learned about asexuality, I was like, oh my gosh, that's totally me. And it was like not a big deal accepting that, but what has been kind of hard for me to reconcile has been my romantic orientation. Like in the last year, I have bounced from aromantic to demi-romantic to biromantic to homo-romantic to I have no freaking idea. And I think at this point, I've just decided, like, personally, like a label is not appropriate right now for me. So I'm just gonna say that if somebody comes along that like I happen to have really cool moments with, and we just happen to hang out a lot, and those moments turn into years, and those years turn into decades, well then awesome. Yeah, but I'm not gonna try and box myself anymore. And I can maybe there'll be a topic about that we'll talk about more in depth. But yeah, so I'm a geek romantic ace. Ah, damn. Screw the label. Whatever. I'm just a person who likes to have fun, throw a frisbee, climb trees, be immature, watch cartoons, play video games, and all that other fun stuff. So yeah, that's who I am. Oh yeah, I think I'm supposed to say that I'm like my videos are gonna be like out on Sundays, even though this is probably going to be released on a Sunday, and this is all very pointless. Look at that, 6 minutes and something seconds. 6 minutes, 6 minutes. I talk way too much. By the way, I like to hear the sound of my own voice. Isn't it so melodious? Yes, indeed. Um, did you know that I could quote the entire movie Matilda? I can be really obnoxious. Why am I still talking? Why are you still watching? Don't you have something to do? Go play Minesweeper. Come on. Raise your stats. Go play Minecraft. Gosh dang it. Oh my gosh, the Enderman. Oh, Minecraft update came out, and the Enderman, like, were released, and I squealed like a girl. I have to tell you, I squealed like a girl. I am not a very feminine person, but damn it, I could not help it. Those guys, okay, they're creepy. Anyway, I really need to shut up. Kill me. Kill me now. Make me shut up. I don't want to do my homework. Can you tell? Okay, bye.